Have you ever watched a news report about a topic you're deeply passionate about? Maybe it's politics or a heated sports rivalry, and felt absolutely certain that the reporter was biased against you? But here's the wild part. At that exact same moment, people on the opposite side are watching the same footage and are convinced it's biased in your favor. Both sides feel attacked. Both sides think the media is rigged. Even when the coverage is perfectly balanced, it feels like every neutral word is a personal strike against your values. The underlying architecture of this frustration isn't about a media conspiracy. It's about a psychological glitch. This phenomenon is known as the hostile media effect. The reality is that your brain is incapable of processing neutral information objectively when it's in identity protection mode. What's actually happening inside your skull is a process called selective processing. When presented with neutral data, your mind locks onto arguments. Your mind locks onto the opposing arguments as a threat and views them as a direct threat to your worldview, while dismissing the arguments for your side as too weak. For your side as too weak or underrepresented, evolutionarily, survival demanded total loyalty to the group's narrative. Therefore, your brain identifies any attempt to show the other side as a betrayal, or a distortion of the truth that we hold dear. Your mind simply prefers a single truth above all, that fits its worldview over a complex reality that requires cognitive effort. Back in 1985, researchers showed students news clips, the exact same news clips of a controversial event. Both groups claimed the coverage was biased against them. Each side remembered more of the opposing side's arguments, interpreting them as proof of hostility and betrayal. Breaking out of this cycle requires a specific shift in perspective. Keep your focus on the neutral data. First, use the mirror test. Whenever you feel a report is against you, ask yourself, what does the other side think of this right now? If you can imagine them being just as annoyed as you are, it's a strong sign that the coverage is actually much more balanced than your brain wants to admit. Second, deconstruct the data. Try to strip away the tone and the commentary and look only at the raw facts. When you isolate the data, your brain's threat level drops, allowing you to see the information as it is, rather than as a personal attack. Reality is almost always gray, but your brain prefers it in black and white. When you decode the hostile media script, you stop being a victim of perceived bias and start seeing the full picture.